Have you ever seen this guy before?
No, ma'am.
A young girl breaks free from a predator in a public park. The man that forced her into his car and took her to the park is still on the loose tonight. It's been more than a week since the girl's frightening encounter. And tonight, 4 in Your Corner's Deborah Souverain returned to the park. She joins us in the studio with more. Deborah?
Malcolm, that young girl's ability to fight off this predator probably saved her life. And now, more than a week after that terrifying abduction and with no suspect in custody, parents visiting the park are stepping in to do what they can until this predator is off the streets. Shady Oaks Park is often filled with kids. It's the reason neighbors are frightened for their own after a 16-year-old girl narrowly escaped from a kidnapper.
For me to know that a child of mine have been abducted will be devastating, or any child of that matter, in that matter.
Here's a sketch of the predator. He's described as a white male in his 50s with curly blonde hair. According to Fort Myers police, he forced a 16-year-old girl into his car along High and 2nd Street, then brought her to this park. Luckily, she broke free.
That's crazy. Somebody gonna come and try to kidnap a kid and then drop her off here.
It's a terrifying thought for parents who feel protecting their children from predators is a constant battle that begins at home.
It is something that people should really educate their daughters and sons in that matter, teenagers and young adults, that you just have to be aware of your surroundings.
This evening, security guards kept a watchful eye at the park's gates during a car show.
It's best to have security with all this stuff going on. And on top of that, I got police as well out here. I want it safe for everybody, kids and my kids as well.
While this predator remains on the loose, parents here are keeping their little ones at arm's reach.
Check out the body language, you know, the eyes, the wondering, the suspicion of how they're approaching you.
And giving them the tools to detect stranger danger before it's too late. Again, authorities are looking for a white male in his 50s with curly blonde hair. At the time of the abduction, he was driving a newer model red Lexus sedan. If you recognize this man, call Fort Myers Police or Crime Stoppers. The number is 1-800-780-TIPS. Live in studio, Deborah Souverain, Fox 4 in Your Corner.